Alright, so in today's video, as you saw in the title and the thumbnail, I'm going to be going over my full global box and just the update on my box and what I'm going to be doing for the future of this account and so on and so on. So I want to know right now, if you guys do want to show me your global boxes, you guys can. You can either tweet at me at DBZSkills, or if you want to join my Discord, you guys can, and show me there what your account looks like. I'm actually very curious on what you guys have done so far, and you know, compared to me. Like I said, you know, earlier on before in many of my videos, that I still play my JP account, so you know, I don't focus too much on this account. But if we talk about this, you know, whole account itself, this is what I have so far. These are the units I have: 6-starred, 5-starred, level 60, level 70, and level 75 so far. Now the main thing I want to talk about is which units I have been working on and which units I've been focused on because of certain reasons. So we're going to talk about the first main unit is going to be Gother. Obviously you can see that he is a 6-star unit, level 75. The reason why is because he is the best unit in the game because of his rank up card, which is going to be the best thing to have for any team. So this is why I have him as my level 75 as a 6-star. So, you know, he's already maxed out, and then once he, you know, awakens to level 80, once that comes out, I'll work on him once it gets there. But for his ultimate move, I have 2 out of 6. I did luckily pull 1 extra on the banner when he was out, so that's really good to know. His gear, I still have it on rare gear, but this is the gear I have. It's going to be HP and defense on him. I am going to start switching out the actual gear once I have the chance to. Like this one, for example, I'll switch out when I have the chance. But right now, I'm not going to worry about that because, you know, it's not really the time to be worrying about that. But Gother is the #1 unit to definitely have on level 75 and 6-star, so I have him completely maxed out so far. Other than the affinity, I don't really care too much about affinity. I mean, I can feed it if I wanted to. Like this, for example, I could do all of this if I really wanted to, right? And I wouldn't really get too much out of this. It's not like I would hit the, you know, diamond, but that's fine. I'm not gonna even worry about that. So he's one of the units. The next unit is going to be King. I am currently working on getting King to level 75. I just need to get the ears now from the Howlix or Crimson, and I have 11 of the SSR pendants, so I can get him to level 75. And I have 11 and I can get more, so once I get to 12 I can level 75 4 units essentially. So I'm gonna work on my King, I'm gonna work on my Merlin, and I'm going to work, most likely, to be honest with you, I'll probably work on my Jericho, just because Jericho is a hard hitter. But that's the next unit. I mean, it just depends. This is what I'm focusing on. I'm focusing on a team that's more just doing like farming as well as damage. So this is the team I technically run. This is the team I'm running for the guild right now, just to test it out. And then on this team itself, you know, I can put the proper gear for this unit for Merlin, and then you can see that this is the team I will be running most of the time, just because this is what I have set up for these units. So I think, yeah, so 120, I think I'm like over 130,000. If I switch things around, I'll get there, but right now I'm not gonna worry too much about that. That's basically what I'm sitting at, just to show you guys. But the main team, that is what I'm running, so I'm gonna focus on getting level 75 on you know, Jericho for sure. The reason why I want her level 75 is because when you look at her ultimate, it's level 6 out of 6. So she is my strongest hitting units in the game so far. So I have her, you know, I'm gonna work on her the most because of that reason. So once I have, you know, the right and proper stuff, I'll start awakening, you know, the units. So it's just a grind with the demon stuff. So the demon materials, so it is what it is with that. But so far I have Gother level 75, I have King level 70, Jericho level 70, Merlin level 70, Demon Meliodas level 70, then I have Guild Thunder level 70, so that's really good. So the 2 units I'm working on currently, actually trying to focus more on, is going to be this Hellbrum right here. I can actually get him SA2 if I wanted to. I'm not going to do that right now because he's not really useful for that. And then I have this Hellbrum right here, the red one. So he's 5-star, level 60. I'm actually trying to push for level 70 for him because I want to use him in PvP, because obviously Kingbrum, want to be toxic, you know, just try him out and just see how it goes with that. But when that happens, you know, I will do that and probably showcase it for a video, and then I will be working on getting him to 6-star once I have the chance to get more of the 5-star chalices and awaken those, or upgrade them. So that's the next unit I am currently focusing on. But for all the level 70 units, you can see that that's what I like focus on the most. Now the units that I won't be touching anymore because I don't think it's worth it is going to be 1, Bond. I don't really think he's worth working on anymore, so I'm gonna leave him out of this whole, you know, grind of the whole game. So he's gonna be sitting at level 70 for a while now with 5 stars. Not gonna push too much for him anymore. Another unit I might work on that I don't really know yet is Meliodas. Now obviously he is amazing, he's still really good, even up to JP version you can still use him in certain things, so he is good to have for sure. I'll probably work on him later on, but right now he's not my main focus, just because I know how JP played along, you know, updating the game. This unit itself, I mean, he won't be useful as much until later on again, whenever there's like certain stuff that you can use him for because of his full counter against some PvE content, because he's just good for his full counter. But for now, I'm not going to worry about him. I'm more focused on units that I know will be useful. So another unit I really want to work on is going to be Arthur. Arthur, personally, I know he should be at level 70 already, but I was focused on getting a team that would work more for my guild, just because that's something I was looking forward to, because I want to get the 50 anvils every week basically. So that's something I want to focus more on. But Arthur, he is definitely a really good unit to have for PvP, which I will work on him soon. But right now, currently, I just have him for the 5-star. You know, nothing too crazy. He's still gonna do some pretty decent damage. He's mainly there for his second skill buff, so that's what I would use him for. But for the 6-star, I mean, I would just have to get that part, and then I would be good. And leveling him up, I could technically do it right now if I really wanted to, but I mean, I don't think I should really focus on him right now, because I can run a full King Brum team when I want to, once I awaken this unit to level 70. So Demon Meliodas though, Demon Meliodas, I don't know, I really want to do this. I can actually get 2, I can get our what do you call it, chalices. I can get, I think, 1 more only if I look at the Water of Life. Yeah, I can only do 1 more, right? So if I do this, then I can get the 6-star for the second one. And if I really need to, if I really wanted to, I could switch this, right, and switch it to the other one, but like that's like kind of pointless right now. But I do want to get Meliodas to 6-star ASAP, so I am working on getting him to 6-star. I just need 1 more, and then obviously that I can grind out. So Meliodas will be level 70 for 6-star. I don't think I should push him for 75 just yet, because he's not really going to do that big of a difference from 70 to 75 compared to my other units. You know, King 100% I'm going to be focused on. Then I'm going to be more focused on getting Jericho 75, obviously. Now Diane, I would focus on her if you're going for an ult rush in PvP. So I don't want to focus on her yet, just because even in JP I didn't use her much. She was sitting at level 60 3-star as well, so I like I said, I didn't focus on her for that reason. She sat at level 60. She's still sitting at level 60 on my JP account anyway, because I don't think I'm gonna use her ever again. But for currently, I would have said, you know, focus on getting her to level 70 at least, to 5 to 6-star. You know, that's how it is. Galland. So Galland, I should have worked on him because of PvP reasons. He is a 5-star unit, so I need to get him to 6-star if I really wanted to use him for PvP. He's level 60. I should push for him, but I really don't think I'm going to use him anymore once, you know, Escanor comes out. And that's the only reason why I held back on, you know, pushing for Galland to be level 70, just because once Escanor comes out, then that's pretty much it for Galland. The reason why I can still work on King Brum, or Hellbrum, I guess. King Brum, basically full setup, is because Hellbrum is still very usable, even up to now. And he'll last for a little while, even when Escanor comes out. But, you know, Escanor is going to be a very OP unit to have for sure. Now, the other units I really think should be good is based on units that are your sub-partners. So for sub-partners, you can see that this is the actual team I'm running right now. The reason why I have Meliodas with Jericho is because my Meliodas currently has a full 6/6 ultimate, and that actually helps with you know, a boost for attack, defense, and HP, just because you give him more stats from his like combat class and stuff like that, just because it's giving you an extra boost from that. So I do have that set for him. Gear set, I have it on nothing. I should have something on there, but I think that's where I messed up. Yeah, I think if I switch to here, I think my whole gear set can actually give me the boost back up again. Yeah, so 128, and then I know I can switch things around and I'll get back up, but those are the units I'm working on currently to get them to 6-star, 5 to 6-star. This Jericho, the reason why I have her with King as well, even on the team, is because she also has a level 6 out of 6. So as long as you have units that are maxed out, they help a lot in their, you know, their substats, not substats, their sub partners, because, you know, you're giving them a full max out. Like this level 6 as well. Then he's level 70 5-star. I can get him to 6-star once I get those two 6-star chalices, so I'm focused on that now. Arthur, I do want Arthur to be really good. Like I said, I really do want him to be good. His ultimate is sitting at 6-6 as well. So as you can see, there's a full 6-6 team as sub partners, and then I'm working on getting my, you know, actual main team stronger as well. So you can see like that, as long as you have, you know, full good sub partners as well, it helps a lot for the actual, like, you know, whole team itself. So definitely want to do that, and then just focus on getting your units to level 75 to get your CC up, and then work on your gear as well. But so far on this whole like box itself, I've been currently focused on like the main units I do want to you know, focus on. But the units I slowly want to start looking at is one, Elaine. Elaine will be good for the Super King boss battle. Now the thing is, if Escanor comes out when the boss battle does happen, then Elaine really won't be needed, because Escanor is going to be the unit to have for that. So it just depends on when that comes out. So I'll look more into that when that does happen. But right now I'm not really too worried about that. I'm just gonna wait until the actual you know, super boss battle comes out. SR units I want to focus on out of these, because SSR, all these I'm not really worried about. I don't ever plan on using any of these. One, because you can see the blue Slater right here. I replaced him with red Elizabeth and Hawk, because level 60 and 5-star is super good for her. Honestly, that's really fine for her to do the red demon. Out of all the SR units, the only one I would probably work on would be Kane and Weinhardt. I think that's his name. I guess that's what you call him. Weinhardt. I don't know how you say his name really. Those are the main two units I would probably focus on. Slater, he's good. Like, I would focus on him just because of this skill right here, because he decreases attack related stats and disables everything but attack skills. So I guess he would be really good, especially having it with Gother, because Gother can disable attack skills, so that would be really good. He also disables attack skills from his ult, but, you know, how long does that take to get there? Then he does lifesteal, which is really nice. So I guess I would focus on him too once I have the chance. But I'm more focused on, for SR units, Kane and Weinhardt. The reason why Kane is because of that 10% boost in death matches from his passive, which is really good to have there as well. Now, out of R's, the only unit I would probably work on out of all the R's would be Twigo. Twigo, wise, because he can actually do some pretty crazy damage, and he has Sever the same exact way that you know, Jericho has. So his ultimate is sitting at 6-6 as well, so he can do some pretty decent damage. And the good thing about this unit is that he can attack all, so he can be very good for PvP. There's been many times where I've seen him do some crazy damage, and just his first attack skill does a lot of high stat damage as well. Even though his stats are really low as a base start off, he can do some pretty decent damage regardless. So I would probably focus on getting him to like at least 4-star. Once I get those are really easy to get. So I can get him to 4-star at least. Like, that's really good as well. But that's just one of the rare units I would focus on. But other than that, I mean, there's no other units I would focus on. Unless if I had this Green King, I would focus on getting this Green King to level 70. But I don't have him, unfortunately, so it is what it is when it comes to that. But out of all these units, the only ones I really want to focus on are the units that really will help me in the long run, which obviously you can see they're all 5-star or 6-star so far, and they're, you know, the ones that are working on right now are going to get there. But for level wise, some units I probably won't work on anymore. So I won't work on Elizabeth and Hawk anymore. I probably won't work on Gustav anymore. I won't work on this Jericho anymore. I'll work on Hauser once I have the chance. I didn't talk about him much in this video, but he is very good to have, especially get him to level 70 and 6-star, because he's a good farming unit. Guild Thunder, I'll probably get up to level 80 once I have the chance. Gother for sure once the level cap goes up. King for sure. Bond probably never anymore. Deanne probably never anymore. This Elizabeth, I'll probably get up to 5-star and then stop there. This Meliodas I'll work on later on in the game. This Meliodas I'll stop right there. Deanne, nope, I won't work on her. This Gila, I won't work on her. Green Elizabeth and Hawk, probably not. What's this guy's name? Hugo. Probably won't work on him really. So these are the units. Gallon I might work on. I'm not sure. The Bond. Look, I haven't even given him stars, and I was using him in story. That's how good he is for story, just because of his 1-star skill, which is really good because he takes away ultimate gauge orbs. So I've never worked on him after that, but you can see right here, I'm working Hellbrom. I'm working on this unit right here, Hellbrom as well. Jericho, I'm probably not going to work on anymore. This Bond, I was working on him only because he has a weak point just the way that Jericho does, and he's good because you can use him in the Crimson Demon, so that's really good as well, or Howlix, I guess if you want to call it. So I know I've been told to do a showcasing. I might do it just depending on how many SSR pendants I get. But all these other units, they're all units I never will touch anyway. I'll get them to UR and level 60 at least, but that's all I'm gonna do. I'll probably push to do like 4 or 5 stars once I get to that point. But for now, that's pretty much it for the units I am going to focus on, and this is the box I have for global so far. Compared to my JP, obviously it's different, but you know, this is what I have so far and what I've been grinding as much as possible. But that's gonna do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy, drop a like. If you guys are brand new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, guys. And of course, let me know if you guys want to show me your box as well in global or JP, whichever one you guys feel more comfortable with. You can @ me on Twitter, or you can join my Discord and just @ me there if you guys want to show me what your progress looks like. But that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Have a great day.